This is the first thing out of your mouth, the first thing they're going to hear from you.
And it's got to be strong.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. We know the air is unfit to breathe and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not good at leaving you alone.
The person in the mirror looking like they wanna fuck me. I ain't thinking straight, no wait, yeah, he must be. All of y'all be rusty, but I know what I'm doing, so I think that I can trust me, trust me. You fuck like you're single, I feel like a monster. I'll put on a show, make you sing like it's a concert.
I want you to get mad.
Motherfucker says, I want you to get mad like I'm not already at the beginning of every goddamn show from audio issues.
Yeah. Why do you do them before the show, though?
Why do I schedule my audio issues before the show? Is that what your smart ass just asked me?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a good question. That's cute. Damn, I like that.
I like Mad Corn, though, to tell you the truth.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We just don't want his blood pressure to go up. We like.
No, he's on medicine. Now fuck him. He's on a good medicine now, and I like Mad Corn. Oh,
yeah.
Is the side effect anger?
Well, that's what I'm taking a few other things for, Corp.
No, the side effect is audio issues.
No, I'm fucking with you. And if you start anything for real though, always takes a little bit to kick in. So don't. But the audio issues are a fucking.
What the fuck did you just mumble at him?
Doesn't matter. I'm talking about the audio issues now. I don't know, bro.
He's still coming down from his post-workout shake or some shit.
Yeah.
Boys, it's onesie season again. How do we feel? I chose a coon today for Corp.
I thought it was a panda.
No, it's a raccoon.
It's adorable. I approve.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Corn, not entertaining. Still fucking with those audio issues, bud.
If I had a nickel.
Oh my god. See what I mean about loving Mad Corn?
Go ahead.
What audio issues?
Yeah, well, because I'm sure the audience right now is a little confused of like, well, I hear everybody.
Oh, like I care. They're fucking confused. Jesus Christ. 11 people in an Amish family ingest toxic mushrooms, including a 1-year-old. They got the wrong damn mushrooms. Yeah, apparently Amish eat mushrooms, Granny.
I didn't know. I thought it was against their religion.
No, they're kosher. They don't care too much, apparently.
Did they know about them?
I don't think
they do now.
That they were terrible, but I'm curious whether it's like Cardiff has something to do with this. Delta Cardiff Volunteer Fire Company. Where the fuck is this? Why is it called Cardiff?
Wait, can Amish people ride in ambulances?
I guess if they're unconscious, they don't have much fucking choice. They can ride in horses.
They request all the lights to be turned off first.
How did I get here?
Oh my god, man. Well, fucking mushrooms are tricky like that. Some of them grow to look like the edible ones.
As a self-defense mechanism.
Yeah, just to trick you. Yep. Nice. Damn sure do.
They got spores. I know that.
They do. Yeah, sometimes they wind up in your fucking pizza.
Spores. That's disgusting. Pizza?
Yeah, a long, hairy mop of spores can occasionally end up in your pizza.
Not a game. No, I had pizza waiting for me in my kitchen left over from yesterday.
Not with
Please stop.
mushrooms, right?
No, but like Italian sausage. I don't know anything that. Ugh.
Can I tell
Thin
you
crust?
about some of the dangers of meat in pizza? XCORP.
Can you wait till next episode?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be like.
I just wanted to tell you about pus nodules.
No, stop it. Come on.
Wait a minute. Okay, you got my interest now.
What, Chops?
You got my interest. We're talking about meat on pizza, topping wise.
Yeah. You ever made a pizza and someone comes back and they're like, I didn't order mayonnaise with this. What the fuck's in this? And it turns out the meat was a little sour.
No,
just a little bit of an infection that the meat had.
I have. Oh, yeah, I've rolled that.
No, that sounds horrible.
It's not too bad. I mean,
We'll have to clip this part of the show and send it to XCORP so we can hear it.
he's just zenning the fuck out, dude.
He's like, this is not my pizza. In America, they have fucked up pizzas. We don't have it. It just drips on out. No,
She son of a bitch.
It's the best part of the pus nodule.
Secret.
The biting into it, man.
Oh, it's like a fruit gusher. It just fucking explodes in your mouth.
Yeah. That's why I'm glad I have like a skin condition, dude. Because like I don't think people would eat.
His goddamn face. He just stopped. Not like for the show, like his day just stopped. He's just trying to figure out where to go.
Pivot right now, trying not to throw up.
Nice.
Shout out to some of our members, little Lemmy with the 11 months, Mandy Dip with the 6 months, and Uncle Jack coming in with also 6 months. Thank you guys.
Wow. How long have we been doing this show?
Too goddamn long.
Are we about to go on a year or two?
About a year. Yeah, December will be the anniversary, whatever it is.
The born anniversary.
Corniversary coming up soon. 2 months away.
Hey, don't sound so fucking excited about it, bro.
My longest running failure yet.
It's user error. You know this.
Yeah, I had one that was 9 years. So take that.
I do blame I guess I'm the user you're referring to, and as that user, it was my error. It was my error. I assemble the same group of jackasses to do troubleshooting every time.
And you never fucking call me. And you know what I'm saying? You call me too late.
Well,
we would have solved that. We would have solved that.
A lot of the times I assume the problem is on either Granny's end or Chops' end because they have a history also. But
I'm a tard, he's a jackass, and it's really hard to get any straight answers out of all of us.
I'm a fucking raccoon.
Rakin.
You know what? You're both tarts. I'm a raccoon. Shout out to tarts, yeah.
Well, how's the horn coming through XCorp at least? Is it?
It sounds great, bro.
It's a little low.
Corn is about to fucking pop. I swear to God. No, it sounded great. Everything's great. Everything's fine. We're good. So, chat, say something nice to Corn.
This is the best show ever, bro. I love it.
You know, Sundays are always the days where like shit just always goes wrong. It's not one of our lucky days, especially not Corn's.
They're usually good till around 1 Central.
Oh.
Then shit kind of goes off the rails.
Yeah. Every time you've done tech stuff before the show, we get this result. Just mad as a motherfucker, dude.
I think it's a timing thing.
I don't know that there's a good time for it. It's never. How does that sound like it? Oh, it's looping good. How was that, XCORP? Was that better?
Dude, I think you're getting it right in your groove. Seems like all the adjustments you're making are leading you towards the goal.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of the goal, hit that like.
You sound like 𝙂𝙀𝙍𝙧𝙣.
You know, if we get at least 25 likes out there, maybe our audio issues will fix themselves.
Well, hold the fuck up. Do they call them vuvuzelas in Canada? The way I should have said that is, do they call them vuvuzelas in Canada? That would have made as much goddamn sense as vuvuzelas.
What do you call them?
I'm gonna feel like a jackass if you're right too. No, but I'll double down. Vuvuzelas.
Okay.
You doubled down and you're wrong, but
Is it
it's a goddamn
Granny,
vuvuzela.
You're the cultured one here out of everyone.
Yeah, man. I think I'm the only one here that's got a little bit of culture to him.
Is it vuvuzela? Is that really it?
Yeah, vuvuzela.
God damn it.
Do you know what? I think that you're probably right, but the more because it became common word, I think a lot of the uncultured people would say it vuvuzela. So you're probably right.
Don't patronize me.
No. Vuvuzela?
Vuvuzela.
All right. Before I played, what were the guesses again on how it's pronounced?
Vuvuzela and vuvuzela.
All right. Let's see.
Vuvuzela.
Oh,
Vuvuzela.
Oh my God, dude.
You're right.
Vuvuzela.
All right. Oh, got one win.
Vuvuzela.
I needed that.
Yeah. You know what? I actually also pronounce it vuvuzela, but I thought you needed that. I'm just kidding. Honestly, I'm going to continue calling them vuvuzelas. I appreciate them. It has a little ring to it.
You gave me sympathy retardation when by mispronouncing the word. Oh.
God damn it.
Just start making myself echo on purpose, but it's just me.
You want Jack's offering to fucking help you here.
Corn, do you need me to take a look at your tech issues? God damn, Uncle Jack, you have no idea, man. It's the words that I feel necessary to say while troubleshooting this shit. It's just you'd feel right at home. It was.
Yeah. And then you have like us being terrified. Like right now, I desperately want to tell him that his sound bites are echoing and doubling, but I'm terrified. You know what I mean?
Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him.
I want to do that.
They're not, Corn. I already see the fucking anxious smirk, dude. They're not. Here, I got you, bud. I got you. All right, now he's gone, boys.
That's my bad.
Terrible. What is this?
Corn, put the noose down. No.
What is this, Chops? What do you got going on back here?
So it's a big question here. We're gonna have to get into science, physics, and whatnot because I don't think this is real. I don't want to think it's real, but let's see. What do you guys think? Is this possible?
Nope.
It can't be. I believe that the bar is real, but those weights are not.
I don't even think the bar is real.
That's fucking crazy. I'm having a hard time disproving it. I know those fake weights that you are talking about. You know what I mean? Like those ones that like use in the movie sets. But I for whatever reason,
those look like 45 pounders, though. There's no way.
Now, if a spine injury, yeah.
If there was let's say those weights were above his head at first and he pulled a lever and they started coming down with a swing, that would make more sense because they already have the perpetual motion for him to go along with it. But he doesn't have that.
Is that cheering you up at least, Corn? Come on.
Yeah, the learning with Chop segment's kind of doing it for me. Chops, can you
have perpetual motion?
Nothing. Yeah. Just Chops, can you educate us on tell us what perpetual motion is?
So perpetual motion is a motion that's given to an item before you give it any thrust. So it's like it's the natural fall of something.
Why am I thrusting on an object?
So the thrust would be like his wrist, like flinging it. He's thrusting the weights. But without perpetual motion, he can't physically do that.
So he's just a regular perpetual motion machine right now.
No, that's what I'm saying. If he had perpetual motion and those were actually 45-pound weights, it would be possible.
If
But
those were
without-
45-pound weights and that bar weighs another, 40, 45?
Yeah.
Then what do you think the downforce on that downswing would be that he's having to,
Are you talking about the actual perpetual motion?
I swear to God, it's a thing. Let me look this shit. Give me.
Oh, it's a thing for sure. You're not saying a random thing. You're not just saying something. And for sure, it's a thing.
But you see how he swings it up like that, and then it comes back and he starts. That's actually scientifically, that's perpetual motion.
Perpetual motion. Yeah.
Wait a minute. This is fake as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I don't know,
I'm
man.
telling you,
He's
dude.
Russian as fuck.
All's it right
His
about?
face
Oh
turns
man, I
more
wish
red
I had.
as it goes on. Watch how his face
Give me a
turns
second.
more red.
No,
you know what I mean?
Oh, okay, all right. I need the floor for a second. When it resets,
I'm going to slow it down.
thank fuck. Stop right there. Follow that cord on his right hand.
Okay.
This side. Okay.
There he goes. Here comes the perpetual motion.
He's no okay. No, never mind. I see where it's at.
This
I'm
looks
calling bullshit.
terrifyingly real.
No way.
Like he's flexing his muscles, like right there. Watch the flex on his like arms when he pulls it forward like that. This is terribly, terribly bad for you. Like your spine is, even if you're doing it with a fake set of weights with this is not great.
Now, like if you look at the way his shoulders are being used, he is pulling it towards him.
And
Instead of
his
using the
face.
perpetual motion to go around it, he's pulling it towards him. He is the motion.
Perpetually.
Yeah. Audience, what do you think? Mandy Nibble, Little Lemmy, Roachy, I can't believe it all went so wrong. Tiffany Washington, Kill Norris, Pause Reality. God damn it.
Me too, boss.
That's
Me
right.
too, boss.
That's good. That's good. That means you've got a good core sense of smarts, and you know that what you're hearing is wrong right now.
Why does that tickle me so damn much?
See that corn? That's uplifting right there. See what he has, what he had wrote on the pad.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. It's gonna be okay.
Hey guys, we got a new addition to the family.
Oh, really?
Get out.
Can y'all take a look at cornpound.com? The
Yep.
voices.
Cornpound.com. Uh-oh. I put corn pund.
Oh, that won't take you there.
It won't.
Got all the domains, but I ain't got that.
Yes!
Okay. Anonymous. Okay, no, you know what? I won't stay anonymous. I'll let you know who I am.
We've got a
I'm
Chops
here.
voice.
Oh, hey there, buds. My name is Chops, and confetti is my lifeblood.
Yes! Holy shit! We're in, boys!
We are in. So whatever the next voice is, I probably should go ahead and get it submitted for 2025. And then they can get working on that one. But thank you, Moody, for getting that to us. It's scary accurate. There, it sounds like Chops.
I love it. I spent
It
a lot of
sounds
time
more
with that
like
voiceover.
Chops than fucking Chops actually does,
I gotta listen to
which
this
is
again. Hold on.
bizarre to me.
Shit. Oh, hey there, buds. My name is Chops, and confetti is my lifeblood.
Oh, Jesus.
It's so good.
I owned a bunch of snakes, but then they ate all my hamsters. But it's okay because now I have a Lemmy.
This is gonna be so much fun.
You traded your snake ate your hamsters, but it's okay because you got lemon. Is that what it said?
Yeah. That's the way I got said, man.
The Lord closes one door and opens another. It's just
Real
You guys-
Chops sounds more AI. Am I getting fat? Servosa saying I'm getting fucking fat.
yeah, your hand.
No, I think I'm
Look a little
I'm good. They're not.
Okay.
Peter Sky Parker, real Chop sounds more AI. Shit. Very true.
Yeah. So she is fattening Granny up. Her favorite Granny is a fluffy Granny.
This is true.
She likes them in all these onesies. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, it's been fucking cold here, dude.
Well, y'all had
What's
a
something been feeding you to fatten you up?
What? Let's see. I had chicken tenders and mashed potatoes. I like to dip the damn chicken tenders in the mashed potatoes.
oh.
It's not a bad idea.
Oh, it's fucking great, man.
It's
Where'd
a
you learn
twofer.
that from?
Being alive, I didn't learn it anywhere. I was just like, you know what's good? Chicken and mashed potatoes. So I fucking mashed them together.
No one like passed it down or
Yeah, dude.
apprenticeship type of situation.
Yeah, my great grandpa used to buy fucking Tyson fucking frozen chicken tenders and instant mashed potatoes. He used to dip the fuck out of them sons of bitches, man. It's been passed down generation to generation.
Oh, yeah.
Little Lemmy coming in saying she's a bit of a chubby chaser. Had me. Chubby chaser.
She does look at me all the time. She goes, you're just too skinny. And I'm like, well, get in there and fucking cook then.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Speaking of, let me, can I get a PB&J? No, I'm just fucking kidding. I'm kidding.
But if you are making them.
Hey, do you guys like starting fires?
Oh, what way?
Just to things that are flammable? Like outside.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
They're kind of fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep a hose nearby, but yeah, they're fun. You ever start one with a stick?
I have, yeah.
Tried.
Like
The spinning deal like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I have.
No, I've never. I've tried to go the friction route with the two sticks. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get one, but apparently it's the watching a lot of TV. You gotta get some like grass or some shit.
Yeah, man.
A little lighter fluid.
You need fiber in there.
You can get some lighter fluid.
Y'all ever made?
Kickstart.
You ever made napalm?
No, how do you do that?
Not intentionally.
Vaseline.
What?
Believe it or not. Napalm is,
Vaseline?
Boil Vaseline and throw it at someone.
You just boil? Yeah, no, not Vaseline at all.
no, they add like gasoline to Vaseline, and then when you ignite it and it gets on whatever, you can't wipe it off because it's Vaseline.
Yeah, you'd be right if it wasn't Vaseline and it was styrofoam. But yeah, no, it's close, dude.
I knew there was some truth to it.
It sounded like a terrorist Dr. Seuss book. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Add the gasoline to the Vaseline, and you get the napalm.
You take fucking styrofoam and you put your fucking gas in a bucket and you stick the styrofoam in there
Allegedly.
and it becomes a gel.
Oh no.
Not allegedly.
Oh,
no,
that
this
makes-
is
That makes
science.
sense.
This is 100%. You can do that. I'm not condoning it, but you can.
There
do
we
it.
go.
And for the record, Chops, I just laughed because it rhymed. I have no fucking idea. So if you at least had a fucking guess. I have nothing. I have nothing. How to make napalm?
I'm
Bro, I
standing
don't know.
strong on that. I'm standing
Yeah.
strong on the Vaseline part. I'm totally accept that I can definitely be wrong.
So you're saying you mix gasoline with Vaseline, and then you do what exactly with it?
After you light it on fire and you throw it at something, whatever.
Wait,
it
hold up.
lands on.
Are you just
gotta put it in
holding? Hold on, Chops. Let's calm down here. Take a second. Let's breathe. We got a fucking hour and a half left here on this show. We can take all the goddamn time we want. So I'm picturing you Pooh Bear style holding a fist of jelly and gasoline mixed together. So are you just lighting a fist of jelly and gasoline and flinging it haphazardly, or do you have it in a container? Because I feel like anything is like that's just gonna be a problem.
Sadly, a container, because the other one just sounds so much more fun. But
what kind of container are you putting this in? Is this a watering can?
I'm imagining like a mason jar.
Okay, so you get a glass mason jar.
But you got to file the edges down so that it will break on impact.
The fuck kind of mason jars do you have that don't break on impact?
Mason jars take some effort to break. Like a good amount.
Shout out to mason jars, yeah.
Yeah, you can drop a mason jar all damn day and it's not going to break.
Yeah,
I
you drop it,
disagree
but
with
you're
that
not dropping this. You're heaving it. You're throwing it, right?
Well, yeah, but even then, like you don't know if it's going to. It might hit grass, instead you might miss.
Okay. Might hit a person on impact.
I think
that
that's
will explode it. Yeah.
Well, I would recommend putting a couple of large rocks inside it, so when it lands, those will help break it.
Ooh, well, that's kind of brilliant. You've done this before.
No, never.
I was about to look. Yeah,
just us. I don't know. It felt like a common sense thing. Like I feel like some rocks inside there would break it, but
No. Why would that fucking break it?
dead blow hammer, dickhead. You ever seen how they work? You got grains inside of a hollow space. When the hammer hits and it stops, the grains keep moving, motherfucker. What happens when rocks move into
You're
stop?
talking about napalm. It's a gel, you fucking asshole.
You put it in there, it hits the ground, the rocks don't, they then hit the glass, then it fucking busts and goes everywhere.
That's what she said.
Cornwise, the chat on members only mode. Because I only care to. Yeah, everybody else can fuck off today. It's a Sunday show. Why not?
It's a good idea.
Because I checked and I saw that you were a member, and I said, if Chris Mack is a member, then goddamn it, we can do a members only show. Thank God he was. Y'all are a terrorist. You left off an S. FBI watch. Thank you, sir.
If you cannot write that, I was about to look up the napalm thing, and then I'm like, I just applied for Nexus. You know what I mean? So they're like going through all my shit. It's like, sir, you've been looking up some wild shit on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Explain yourself.
You're not gonna fucking listen. You're not gonna get on a fucking list for that.
You'll get on a list for buying the ingredients repetitively.
Yeah.
No, when Nexus, they go through your shit. Apparently, we'll see.
What's Nexus?
It's when you go to the airport and there's like the big huge lines, and then there's like the cool person line that you're like, oh, how do you get in that line with no people? It's that line. I'm trying to apply for it. So
I haven't been on an airplane since I was 24, and I'm about to go on my first one here in the next month or so to go to Disneyland. But I'm still very, very fucking nervous about it, to tell you the truth. And you guys got any tips? Calm me down.
Lean into math. Statistically, you won't die. Lot of flights every day. If you're a gambling man at all, what's the actual odds? It's so fucking rare.
Yeah, it is statistically proven that you will die on the way to the airport. More likely to die on the way to the airport than you are on the flight anywhere. Yeah.
Well, he's going to be nervous on the drive to the airport.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't have said that. I was like, fuck.
Even with that math, like as a shield, for some reason, I'm still scared. Now, maybe that's just years of me subconsciously, freaking myself out about airplanes.
Is there a certain part that you're most scared about?
Once we're in the air, I don't have a parachute.
That one kind of gets me as well. Like I'm like, cool. Like even after a while, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm in a tube a billion miles. It's over. But then you're like, it's probably not going to be over. You know what I mean? Like once again, it'd be crazy. And then if you would, you'd be like a news story that would be like, oh my God, like this happened once in the last like 17,000 years. Like as far as the commercial jet. But yeah, no, I get it. I'm
like after that Buddy Holly thing that happened, like it just
Jesus
never
fucking shit, man. That was in the 60s or something, wasn't it? After the Buddy Holly incident, how many have you even heard about Amelia Earhart? That bitch never got found.
No, they did find her, man. They found her.
Nah, they said they did. They didn't fucking find her, man. I don't believe that for a second.
Chops,
if Buddy Holly had a parachute, he would have been alive today.
I don't think that's how that works.
It is how that works.
Well, what if your plane exploded? You know what I'm saying?
Well, mid-air, I mean, what are the odds that's going to happen?
Well, that's what we're saying about all the things. What are the odds any of this is going to happen?
Yeah.
It's
the small, like, so it's
the smaller planes that you want to stay away from, Chops. It's the crop dusters or the ones that hop across half a state, just like that fit maybe 20 people. Those are the ones that have a higher likelihood of going down.
Yeah.
That whole Boeing thing didn't help either. Sorry, Cope.
No, I was just going to say, I don't trust anything with propellers. That's it. The Boeing thing, I can understand what you're saying.
What's the Boeing thing, Chops?
A couple of them went down in like a single year, right?
So they had a navigation system problem on some of their things, and it was causing the planes to pitch up. So they grounded a bunch of Max 8s or some shit. They grounded a very certain type of airplane for like a year.
Yeah, it was the new ones, right?
Yeah, the new ones, because one of their autopilot systems automatically kind of just kicked them up or some shit like that, and then they caused them to stall. So I think like 2 went in. But man, honestly, planes are good. There's 2 things that I like, because I don't like the takeoff of it. You know what I mean? Because it's like the takeoff kind of gets me, because that's where it's like you're just like, oh man, what if it just like something stalls and we just go? So I try to get so tired that I'm falling asleep for the whole flight, or at least the from the takeoff. Like, so as soon as you sit down, just you're out before they're giving you the safety demonstration.
Takeoff nearly as dangerous as the landing, Chops. The takeoff, your wheels are already extended. With the landing, sometimes the hydraulics fuck up and the wheels won't drop down, and then the plane will just have to land on its belly. Hopefully,
cool.
It's not cool, Chops. You could die.
But still, you can open up the door, and I can jump off and do a barrel roll.
But yeah, if you don't die on impact, you can then open the door. It'll be available to you.
That's all I want. Well, they got to there's got to be some emergency door opener, like a button that they break the glass and they press the button and the door just automatically.
Chops, if you're lucky, that could be you, and you get extra leg room. Okay, and you get seated first. It's nice. Emergency exit row. Shout out to emergency exit row.
Y'all remember that guy that stole the fucking commercial airliner?
Yeah, dude, did you know they never got caught?
No, he caught the ground. He died.
Okay, not the one I'm thinking of.
He smashed it into like some Canadian island or something.
Shout out to the Canadian islands, yeah.
Try to use your own super tip code. She broken. Don't take that goddamn tone with me, youngin. I got enough jackasses giving me shit around here. And besides, of course it's broken. Why the fuck wouldn't it be? Let's scan this QR code and see how fucked it is. Hold on.
All right.
La, 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 la.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to take
out.
Hey, you know what? That was a oh man, and send it in a goddamn super tip onion. Okay, drink your own medicine here. Don't super chat that. I don't know if you know, but YouTube takes 30% and super tips is something less. I don't know. Scan the barcode. Hold on, scan the goddamn barcode.
I love blue screen and Chopsy. I was gonna say, do you
damn it, doesn't work.
My parents just call me, they just make sure everything's okay. And then I always shame them and I'm like, guys, I'm in the middle of a podcast. Like, oh my God, it's Sunday. I'm like, I actually don't care. I'll be right, but it's okay. I'll talk to you guys later. But it's funny. You ever just pretend? It's like this, I'm on a podcast. You ever do that? Oh, I'm streaming. This is the best, bro. Little stupid things. Chops.
Which
flying's my favorite. The advice I got to you: bring snacks for the plane. Okay, that's a big one. That's a good one because otherwise, as soon as you get to airport land, you're fucked. As far as pricing and snacks are always good. They calm me down. A little chocolate never hurts. You know what I'm saying?
Flight can't be that long. What, like an hour?
Man, still, if you're nervous, you just want to nervous see, maybe you know what I'm saying, get something to do, take your mind off it. And it's just like I said, if it's like that short of a flight, then it's going to be like up and down, probably hour and a half. So you have to worry about like a 20-minute worth of landing, 20-minute worth of takeoff.
Do they serve alcohol on planes?
They do.
Do they serve Xanax?
They do not. Damn it.
I don't know if those are necessarily the best first go-tos. Maybe let's focus on some breathing techniques and get some goddamn music playing before we get into the hard shit.
Heroin.
You immediately went to. They got pills and liquor.
Can they just calm me down before I even get on there? Like, just knock me out. Just hit me on the back of the head with some hammer. I'll be good.
Chops, hear me out. Hear me out.
Hmm?
Try PCP, like right before you get on the plane. A
You guys
lot
think
of
they
it.
sell PCP on there?
No, you can bring your own though, man.
Well, make sure you
Just
ingest
baby
it
powder.
before security. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
No, they don't have PCP dogs. You're fine to carry that shit in your socks. Hold on, let's listen to this. Is it a text? What is this? I'm not hearing it. All right. Okay, here's the super tip. All right, did y'all hear it? All right. Here's the super tip. I don't pay for these, so you get $0. Hey, it's the real onion. But you are using some QR code service that you have to pay. Yeah, no, I deduced that once my phone said the service is paused and I need to choose a plan. So fuck me, fuck my QR code. You gotta pay for
I've
it.
noticed it's been removed. The QR code.
Yeah, I got a button for that piece of shit. There's a button for this broken QR code.
Wait, you pay for a QR code service?
I don't.
It doesn't
I
work.
don't. Apparently,
that's
that's
the
the problem. Yeah. He said he'll send me one. This literally goes nowhere. Try it yourself. And then he said, "Bye." Thank you for the info. I'm goddamn disappointed in myself. Just gonna take that off.
Don't push corn because he's close to the edge. He's trying.
I got him, Corn. I got him.
I didn't know what to do with that.
Yeah. It was embarrassing for all parties involved. So there's that. Corp.
No, don't. I'm gonna see myself out of my house. That was bad, but you know what I mean. He's gonna. Don't push him.
I don't know what you mean now.
I want to see myself out of the house. You know what I mean?
I don't.
No, no.
No idea.
But at least you got corrected on the damn thing there too. It's not stacking up for a win today, is it?
Man, I've already won.
I think the audio issues are a win now.
No.
It has now become a running joke. It's fun.
No, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Oh no.
They should not be here. The issues or the viewers.
I blame Roadcaster.
Hey, we got a call coming in from a place.
Okay.
Caller, why?
City more, you slab me slab 'em.
Titty mora me slabo.
Hi, Corn.
Oh, hello. Who's
Whoop,
this?
whoop.
Is that
Brady?
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Is this a juggalo?
It's a juggalo.
Nice. This is Jen. Hello, Jen. How are you?
Good. I'm human again.
I'm glad. What have you been?
Sleeping a lot.
Oh,
nice. Got eye boogers?
No, I picked them out already.
Good deal. Good deal.
They're extra salty.
You don't. Oh,
oh no! You ate the eye burgers.
Texture and a seasoning. They're multi-purpose. Yeah, they satisfy lots of fronts.
Hey,
what do boogers actually do though?
I don't know. I guess stuff comes out of your eyeballs when you're nursing some wound or a sickness.
Pink eye too. Yeah, if you got shit in your eye, stuff will definitely come out of your eyeballs.
Oh, that is so miserable, pink eye.
Yep.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. It's
see
Sunday,
that.
and everything's working like a finely tuned cheese slicer.
All right. All right.
And I just called a grater? Cheese grater?
Don't start with me.
It depends.
I
Like, you have,
mean,
like
we could
you
go
have, like,
from
the
cheese
wire.
grater to Publix cheese slicer.
Shout out cheese slicers.
I didn't know Publix sold them exclusively either.
Well, they got their own brand of cheese slicers.
Yeah.
Do they?
They got to deal with the Amish. They make the cheese. The other place slices it.
So you got that exclusive content going on there, fancy pants.
What show are you watching?
One that is members only.
Oh, this shit. Yeah, it's it's a thing. There's an option. I don't know. We don't often do it, and actually, I think ever. So I guess I just lied. But I'd talked about doing it a while back, and then nothing ever became of it. And I was like, yeah, just on Sundays though. Tuesdays, Thursdays will be wide open, but Sundays are for the people that matter.
Secret Sundays.
This is my favorite cheese slicer in the world. I want it so bad.
Jen, do you like cheese?
Hey, Chris Mack. Hey, Mandy Biff.
Don't neglect the question. Do you like cheese?
I love cheese, especially from under cheese.
From under? What is that?
Corn, you don't know? Oh no.
What's from under
We're
cheese,
gonna have to
Chops?
tell Corn what from under cheese is.
Let me look that up.
You're gonna tell Chops too, apparently. He's
How do you spell
Googling
that?
No.
From undid.
It's from under.
Uh-oh.
Cheese. Like Australian cheese?
Yeah, Australian cheese. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. She's going with.
Hilarious.
I found it.
There you go.
Give me a second.
I don't know. He turns Asian every now and then. It's just one of the things he does.
From under cheese doesn't look that
Oh
bad.
yeah, I know. And Chops is buffering. Why is Chops buffering?
No,
Oh,
that's
that's
his searching for cheese screen.
Ooh, look at that. That is, that tastes good just by looking at it.
It looks like a really dry cheese.
That's the from under cheese.
A from under cheese. I like buttercase cheese better.
Actually, surprisingly, none of my 6 accounts have a membership.
Well, whose fault is that?
Oh, isn't that crazy?
It is. Well, you're always welcome to listen and call in.
I love calling in.
Oh yeah.
Right. Hey, are you single, Jen?
No, I'm married.
Oh fuck.
Oh, congratulations.
You ever thought about a throuple type of deal? Because I have a candidate for you. His name is XCORP. He's right here backstage.
Dude puts in cardio, so if you're looking for endurance, he's second to none.
What's up with that for? I usually watch him on Twitch when I can.
Oh yeah.
Don't we all?
Yeah. He's shaking his head. No. No.
You ever slam one out to him while you're enjoying a show on Twitch?
Oh God.
I mean, if you're asking me if I've ever rubbed one out while watching a panel, the answer is yes.
Okay, I don't know. I don't want the answer to that. I was specifically talking about XCORP.
You said a panel. Was Granny on this panel?
What?
What?
He asked, was Granny on this panel?
Oh, I don't know. You can't be getting me in trouble with Lemmy now. She'll kick my ass.
What? Hey, if you just hit it, it's gonna play endlessly.
Oh no! What happened?
I took it off.
I don't know.
The air horn went loopy.
So one of the other 3 on the show hit the endless air horn button.
Where do you even see the buttons? I don't even see the buttons for the.
It's in the brand.
Buffering.
It's in the brand tab.
Oh,
Tell us where it's at.
Okay.
And it's okay, Jen. Everybody here has masturbated to me on panel at least once. I've heard stories. I've heard too.
I mean, you are irresistible.
Yeah, I know. Fuck.
I mean, if you got
Are.
someone like Lemmy, that's,
Yeah,
you got some major swagger.
I
Major
know.
swagger.
I'm just trying to stay like humble, as humble as possible
You're
about
doing
it.
As
great.
humble as possible.
You're doing great.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
It's probably going to be a while, though.
Corn, I sent you some
Daddy
cheese.
Deadpool.
We sent you some cheese.
Dropping one off. Cutting a rope, pinching off a loaf. You know.
Shooting chains.
Oh yeah, I got them on today, boys. They are green as fuck. I think it's the oil what I got them.
What kind of oil?
Extra virgin olive oil.
And what is its purpose?
The purpose of the chains?
And what in this project, what is the purpose of the oil?
I would call it a project. It's more of a natural process.
Oh, okay. Oh, got it. Yeah. Jen is high, just a little bit. It's been a few days since I had a pen. I finally got a pen. Oh, it's like 87%.
So
All right, yeah. Was that pineapple flavored?
No, it's papaya peach. Papaya peach.
that's a great call, Jen.
God, I can't lay it down any looser than that. Can I? Pineapple.
Thanks, Jen. Great call.
Was that new rule? We can't loosely pineapple. We have to forcibly pineapple.
What's the rule? We're just pineappling people left and right?
Yeah, no loosely pineappling.
Yeah, no more dancing around the bush. It's only forceful or nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No more what?
I don't know. I was stuttering. I had a piece of caramel popcorn stuck in
No
my
more
teeth.
dancing around the bush.
Yeah, some of that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like dancing around the bush?
I think it's beating around the bush. I've
that's
never heard
fucking-
dancing around the fucking bush.
I have.
Eat around a bush.
You've
You ever
heard
tried
dancing around the bush?
though?
What bush? No.
All the bushes.
No,
See a
man.
bush, dance around it. See what happens.
Be a lot better than fucking beating around it. I'll tell you that.
Mhm. Don't want to hurt your knuckles that way.
You're not
I've never
supposed to be beating around the bush. That's the whole point of the fucking saying. It's just to get to the goddamn point. It's
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I've
You know
never
what
heard
else?
dancing around the bush.
Well, you probably shouldn't be doing that, right? You should probably get to the point as well. So you dance around the bush.
Will somebody get to the point already?
No.
Dancing around the bush isn't a fucking saying. That's what the point is.
It's never existed, I don't think, has it?
Well, if you keep beating around the dancing around the bush, it might be a thing.
Yeah. we
Chops,
should
you
have-
beat around the bush to see what the fuck falls out because you can't get to the fucking point.
Don't
You can
force
beat around it. I'm
stupidity,
gonna dance
Chops.
around
It's going to come naturally to all of us. We don't have. You don't have to lean into it that hard.
If you dance around the bush, something will come out as well. You know what I mean?
No, it
It's the
won't,
bush.
man.
Is the bush on fire?
The burning bush. Shout out to the burning bush.
Mhm. You can't really beat a burning bush. You can dance around one.
Shout out to the Lord.
Hit like.
Corndiff was just your average ear of corn, if an ear of corn could host a podcast, that is. He spent his days interviewing interesting characters on his YouTube channel. And life was going as well as you'd expect for a talking vegetable. But there was one unsettling thing. Viewers would often comment, saying things like, "You ain't real, Corndiff," or "You're just some weird animation, ain't ya?" Corndiff tried to laugh it off, but the comments started getting to him. One day, while interviewing a guy who claimed to have been abducted by aliens, Corndiff felt a chill run through his kernels. The comments started pouring in faster than usual, all of them denying his existence. Desperate to prove his reality, Corndiff decided to do something drastic. Remembering a gag from Perfect Strangers, where Balky and Larry use mayo as shaving cream. Corndiff thought, if I can make mayo, I must be real. He gathered his ingredients. 1 egg yolk, ½ teaspoon of salt, ½ teaspoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, 1 cup of vegetable oil. Corndiff began the process live on his podcast. He mixed the egg yolk, salt, sugar, and lemon juice together. Then slowly added the oil, drop by drop, until the mayo started to form. The viewers watched in anticipation as Corndiff succeeded in creating a jar of homemade mayo. "See, I must be real," Corndiff said, triumphantly holding up the mayo for all to see. However, just as he was reveling in his victory, a comment popped up on the screen that made his kernels freeze. "But Corndiff, if you're real, How come your mayo isn't? Corndiff looked down. His mayo jar was empty. His triumphant proof of existence had vanished. His final realization as the darkness closed in was a grim one. Maybe he wasn't real after all. The last thing Corndiff saw before his screen went black was a flood of comments, all saying the same thing: "You're not real, Corndiff." And just like that, Corndiff, the ear of corn who had a podcast, who made mayo live on YouTube, who loved perfect strangers, was no more.
It's such a beautiful. It gets me every time. The tears start coming to me. I'm like, Corn, you are real. You're wanted. You're needed. Come back for love, and I just give him the cook.
Fuck him.
I love mayonnaise. God.
How good can homemade mayonnaise be, though? Let's be honest. It can't be great.
Corn sounded like he knew what he was doing in that video, so I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't trust it. For sure, I wouldn't eat it. You know what I mean?
No, fuck his mayonnaise.
Fuck his mayonnaise.
No, I would eat the fuck out of that mayonnaise.
Well, yeah, me too.
Did 𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 die? He didn't die.
I don't know who that is.
Bronson pin shop.
I hate to sound morbid, but does anyone have him in the pool?
No.
Listen, I don't know who he is, but I'm just saying.
No, he's still alive. He's 65.
Okay.
No, he's actually my namesake of my account. It's my account that I use for StreamYard, not StreamYard, for YouTube, is actually 𝙈𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀, and that was his character's last name in Perfect Strangers. 𝙬𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀. Yep. True story.
Shout out to Perfect Strangers.
Is that a horror movie?
Got that taken care of.
I'm guessing I was wrong.
Well, Chops, I was like, I can't find Perfect Strangers in his filmography, but it was in the next section down under television, so that's why he took you off, because it was obviously a television show that ran between 86 and 93. Everyone knows that.
It was. You wouldn't have had Steve Urkel if it weren't for this show.
Okay.
Family Matters would have never happened if it weren't for this show.
Was it a spinoff? Or?
Yeah, that was a spinoff of Perfect Strangers. The mother, Laura's mom, and Carl's wife, she worked in the mailroom at the newspaper that Larry Appleton and 𝙬𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 worked at. And then they did a spinoff.
Wait a minute. This isn't a movie?
Not once have we said the word movie, no.
This makes no sense. Anytime I've ever seen this photo anywhere, I've thought it was a movie.
Why?
It just looks like a movie.
Looks like a band. Yeah. Movie poster, yeah, it does.
Guy on the right looks just like fucking XCORP to me.
How dare you say that about my hair?
Slap a fucking mustache on that motherfucker and we got you.
Can you say "Don't be ridiculous" for me, XCORP? Don't be ridiculous.
Okay, here, fuck you. I don't even know what that means. I'm glad you brought this up. This is a good timing.
No way.
That's not right. No, he did gain some weight, but that ain't him. He doesn't have nearly that much hair.
Can't be.
No, he got a little thicker in the face, but he's
We're gonna be able to see if that's true on November 1st here, Granny. I'll be shaving my full beard.
Oh, you're going baby face on him?
Yep, we're gonna be going now. We're participating in Movember to raise some awareness for men's health. Men's prostate cancer, but it's kind of gone into a little bit of men's mental health awareness as well.
Who the fuck cares if you shave your hair about fucking dudes' prostate cancers?
You watch your mouth. I am not shaving my hair. Okay, it's a beard thing where you grow a mustache, and it's called Movember. Okay,
you won't shave your head to save my prostate?
No, I'd give you my prostate before I fucking shave my head. Is that a thing?
You got a weird head?
Keep my beautiful hair. No, hell no. No. We're for Movember. There's two things that people do. It's either Neanderthal November, where you don't shave for a long time. And then there's Movember, which is what started it. So I'll be doing Movember, where I'll be growing.
What's the financial cost here? No, hold on. What's the financial cost here to take it all off, including the eyebrows?
Nothing. You can't do that. I don't care.
There's not enough money that could be donated for you. Come on, man.
I'm sorry to be a poor sport, but fuck no. You know what I mean?
I mean, you've got hats.
Oh.
You got hats.
But not for your eyebrows.
Yeah, no.
Do you have a Sharpie?
Pardon me?
Do you have a Sharpie?
No. So funny thing, when I was in theater, shout out to theater, I was in the school play, and I hung out with a bunch of fucking hockey boys. And like a week before opening night, they shaved half of my eyebrow off because I passed out, and I had to fucking pencil it in for a while. It was brutal.
Fuck, man.
So I ain't shaving shit, bro. I'm 5'8", 37, and single, bro. I'm fighting for my life. I ain't shaving my shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
For my goddamn life.
Hear me out. What if, like, you got into like some alopecia gang, and you found the love of your life?
You mean
I had
skinheads?
Yeah, I
had
could probably hook
alopecia.
some of that up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's stress-related alopecia.
No, but you
before.
faked
awful.
it after you shaved everything off.
Valor steal from the alopecia. That's a pretty good idea.
What about just No Nut November? I mean, did that go away? People still do that, right?
Dude, once again,
I
I'm
come
single
all
at
November,
37. Fuck no, not November. You know what I'm saying? Gets me out.
Look at that. Could be you, dude. Look how fast he looks.
If you're single, you may already be able to like easily participate.
That's tough. It is good for you, though. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be good for your mental and shit. And that guy's got perfect bone structure. Fuck off. You know what I mean? That's a terrible example. He doesn't have a brown nose like me. I'll look like Voldemort, bro. Actually, you can't look like Voldemort.
A motherfucker can also swim upstream, no problem, dude.
Who is this? A serial killer?
I hope so.
Those are the eyes of a serial killer.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he shave his eyebrows off, or is he just like he never had them to begin with?
Looks like
Yeah,
he
I think it
threw
was
one
born
of.
that way.
Looks like he threw one of Chomps' Vaseline bombs and lost all his fucking hair.
Yeah.
Ozzy's saying that's why you removed the hair to help the fans with No Nut November. I'm not for nut nor during November.
Okay,
I
question
fucking
about
come a
eyebrows.
lot in November, dude. I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck your movements or whatever. I'm not pouring ice on me, and I'm coming all of November.
Pouring ice? What?
I got that joke. That was the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I got
Fuck
that.
them. Fuck those kids, man. I don't give a fuck. I ain't pouring ice on me for no goddamn reason.
Yeah, I would. I participated in that. Sadly, I like that.
Yeah, I'm not shocked.
It was fun.
It was
And
for a good
ALS.
cause.
Yeah, ALS is fucking one of the most terrifying.
Is it,
things.
man?
Yeah, bro. It like completely shuts
How
down
many
your
fucking
nervous system.
kids did you save by pouring a bucket of ice on yourself?
That one's debatable, but it doesn't affect
Not
kids.
a one
You know what I
of them, dude.
Well, that's because it doesn't affect kids. How about that?
Well, I don't think the goal was to heal a child with buckets of ice. I think it was to raise awareness.
Yeah, and I found out about ALS like a little bit more through it because I knew someone who their like granddad had it, and I worked with her, and I was like, it sounds fucking awful. It sounds awful. Like when the later stages of it is brutal.
Did he
But yeah,
make
and
it?
I'm with you. What is a fucking like? Hey, now I want you three to do it. I nominate Corn, Chops, and Granny.
How's the guy with the ALS doing?
I think he's dead. Not to sound dramatic.
Okay.
That was no. There's actually a documentary on him because he was one of the people that he had a dramatic battle with it, but it was long and it was documented. So I don't know if I'll find it, but
For real.
yeah.
Long and documented.
You know,
Yeah.
they should have just poured a fucking bucket of ice on him. You'd have been fine.
I think that's what people were trying to get through that message.
Okay. Yeah, man, that's the cure. You just pour fucking ice on these people and they're fine.
Yeah. That's me. No, that one's a tough one.
What in the fuck is that bitch doing? Can you go back to that picture? She had a mow part down the middle of her eyebrows on each one of them. She parted them right down the center.
They look like moth ears.
Mm-hmm. Moth ears.
They're not ears, but yeah, he's right.
That's how the moth.
They're not ears.
All they hear
They're
shit,
not
isn't
ears.
it? It's gotta be.
No.
Shout out to moth ears.
Type that in right now.
No, they're not fucking ears, man. I'll give you antenna in a pinch, but no, they're not fucking ears.
Oh man.
I typed in moth ears, and this is exactly what pops up. They're ears. Well, at least they look like it. And they're adorable.
Yeah.
Well, what do they do?
I think I'm
that
just
they're
gonna
not
go
hearing with us?
outside and find some kind of wildlife to abuse.
It is a Sunday.
Oh, that's wild. Nice. Good call.
Was it?
Well,
the moth ears. What the fuck are they?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. They gotta be a hearing device.
oh, are moths blind?
I mean, why have eyes?
Well, they like that's why they get attracted to light or something, right? I don't know. Like maybe they can see.
Maybe they've got terrible vision. I bet they're farsighted.
All right. Googling.
Yeah, this one. Okay. I don't like moths as it is. They like kind of have that like jump factor to you because they just kind of like start like fucking freaking out.
Had a moth fly directly, like it was the bat wing flying into the side of a mountain through the tiny hole. Like I had a moth fly into my ear.
Oh my Jesus Christ, bro! I was expecting mouth this whole time you were talking, and ear is just disgusting. What did you freak out immediately and start slapping your face?
Pretty much, yeah. And he fluttered around in there for quite a while, and then he, I'm guessing, died.
In your ear?
In your
Yeah, it could, but I'm only guessing he died because he quit fluttering, and I know for sure that he died because the next day I went into the doctor's office and had them flush that piece of shit out of my ear. So
wait just a fucking minute.
Yeah, we got a lot of questions here.
Yeah, like a moth went inside your ear.
Dude, I was standing on my cousin's porch at night, and it was, I guess, fucking moth season. And I'll be goddamned if the moth, it wasn't that large, they come.
No, yeah, obviously, yeah.
But it was every bit of maybe a nickel, or it was ear hole size, and the motherfucker flew onto my ear and right goddamn in it.
I've never seen just a. Do you have a picture of your ear canal?
Actually, no.
Do you have a fucking ear canal? That is fucking wild. I
mean, an eagle can snatch a fucking rodent up doing 90 miles. I don't know eagle facts. Goddamn, I can't even have their feathers.
Have you ever jumped into a small inner tube, like off of a diving board? It's a lot like that.
Yeah.
You can get through it, man.
Yeah, okay.
But I had them flush.
Shout out to our audience. What I'm about to show you an ear photo. It might be a little gross to some of you, so look away in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's
a moth inside of an ear.
That's a moth inside of your ear?
This must be a third world country. Why are they all?
How many hands are there?
A lot of hands. Yeah. I just needed one doctor and a little squirt bottle.
It's a village
I've seen Filipino fucking fingernails, man, and that's them.
Shout out to Filipinos. That one was clean.
Is there another picture or?
Yeah, I'm pulling up.
Oh, really? I thought that was good. You know what I mean?
You're just like, yeah, that was enough, apparently this is just so from all the pictures I'm gathering, it's just this one incident that happened. There are no other things other than this person.
What are you saying? It's never happened to anyone other than this person?
Oh, well, according to Google, from photos, I guess it's only giving me photos from this one source.
Yeah. Like, Corn, did you take photos?
Why the fuck would I? No, I wasn't trying to remember the moment. I was just wanting to get this winged creature out of my fucking head.
Was it about that size?
Yeah, probably around that size.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah. But I mean, they tuck up their wings. You've seen people flying in squirrel suits. XCORP, you're in Canada. They tuck their arms into the side and they go like supersonic. The little fucker just tucked his wings in and went just right into my fucking ear canal.
I've had flies do that, and I've had mosquitoes do that, but they usually get the fuck out of there like instantaneously. I'm kind of on Corp's side right now. How is your ear canal have so much room where something can actually get stuck in there? It's like, how do they make house?
How do they make house?
Yeah, no, I'm with Chops on this. I would like to know how they make house.
How do they make house, patio, whatever you want to call it? Where are they living?
Set up shop. Yeah, whatever you want to say. Man.
I don't think they do. That's why he died shortly after.
But yeah, my question is, right? Flies into your ear. First thing that happens to me is, oh my God, there is something flying into my ear. I slap my face as hard as I can, and then I'll start digging. This guy sounds like he had time to get in there, burrow in. What were you doing? Were you just like, this is nice? Like,
no.
Or you just said like it was his mission. He just went fucking hard as he can in, and he penetrated first touch.
I think. Look, he went. You couldn't even see him. It's just I knew he was in there. They were like, "Are you sure he's in there?" And I was like, "I'm fucking positive he's in there." He's like, I can. My brain feels him fluttering.
That's fucking disgusting. He penetrated first touch.
Oh. Did he get to the cockle?
Oh,
point to the cockle on here.
Did he fucking cockle you?
That's the. That's
Hold
the
on,
thing that looks.
Hold on, Corp. Chops, can you point to the cockle?
Yeah, it's this thing right here. That's the cockle.
The cochlea?
Oh,
No, he didn't rip through my eardrum or break through that bone to get to my cochlea. But
can we get a white ear on screen? Not because they hear better or anything, just because it's relates to me. Yeah.
You're not going to believe it, but that's pronounced cloaca.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's not. It's not. I was like, you know what? Chops is actually going to believe that.
You know, he shouldn't. We've all Googled cloaca like 15 times this year. It's the damn show's magic word.
Is that the inside of our ears?
Oh, man. Gross.
Looks kind of like
It's
a
like
cloaca.
beef jerky, dude. Oh,
There's a
year
lot of
ago
room in
cloaca.
there.
Yeah, that's your cloaca.
Yeah. I'm telling you guys, get those little bulbs. You can go to like Walgreens or something. So for like a couple bucks. So it just looks like a little bulb. And you just like fill it with water. It's like you suction some water in it.
Yeah, man. It's for babies' noses. We know what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, relax. It's for your ears as well. And it's amazing.
Yeah. Another episode. Also, that's where y'all fuck up, man. Y'all got clean ears?
Apparently not. A moth got stuck in mine.
Yeah.
It's because it was too damn clean.
Yeah.
I was a teenager. I doubt that. What, Chops?
Earwax.
Oh, the
tubes?
earwax tubes.
Candles.
That's what they call them. Yep.
Oh, candling is awful. My mom did that to me as a
really?
child. Yeah, I did not appreciate it.
It looks great.
I'd much prefer the pump bottle. You know what I mean? Like you go to the doctor and they just like fucking.
It's the same concept though, isn't it? It's just a fucking suction.
They just flush it out. Yeah, they're just flushing it out. But I don't do it every day, Granny. I just couldn't hear for like a fucking couple weeks.
Look at this dumb bitch.
Losing my shit. Yeah, this shit's insane.
Looks like she should be sitting in a window for a Christmas decoration with that thing in her fucking head. Wait, is she fake? That's a plastic bitch.
I'm lonely. I would. I'm just telling you.
Well, yeah, it's a sex doll.
Well, still would.
They're trying to candle the cum out of her fucking skull.
Still would. You cannot.
I've heard it works, and I've heard that it's also just an illusion at the same time. It felt like it worked the first time I tried it.
Same. I can't remember though. I was pretty young. Anyone else?
I thought
think
it was made
candling?
of like wax or like it was a cone and it sucked the shit into it.
It is, and that is. I mean, that's
This is just a bitch with a fucking candle in her ear.
no, no, it's not. That
Oh,
was
that's just a fucking candle made of earwax.
That is crazy.
This can't be real.
Create a candle as unique as yourself. Ugh.
Looks like butter.
Gotta be a gag.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's a gag.
wax
Does
extraction.
make me gag. Traps, apparently what you were saying is correct because you're having some people in the chat agree with you. Ear candling is a scam. They're
No
saying
shit,
it's a scam.
really?
That's what Shia and Lemmy seems to be agreeing.
Yeah, but like as much of a scam as acupuncture is, right?
Yeah, man. Witch doctoring.
Yeah.
Acupuncture. I don't know.
Oh, and chiropractic too.
Chiropractor is legit.
You can put it
No,
through.
they're not. They're witch
shit-
doctors, and you shouldn't be. No, you shouldn't be doing that.
No, that's just
Then
crazy
what's the stuff
legit.
what's the stuff that's at the end of the actual earwax thing?
Oh,
Because that's what I found in mine
Same.
when I did it.
Wait, the little like white shit?
Yeah, yeah. How does that appear?
Soot. It's soot.
Wait a minute, you
Soot.
might be right. Shit, because not all the ashes actually drop down onto this little plate thing. Some of them gotta go into your ear.
Part of the candle looks like, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't clean my ears. Never had a fucking moth in them. Not one time.
Correlation to that.
Yeah, those are related.
If
There's
it's
no
fucking
room.
gonked up, like if it's gonked, dude, people,
Shit.
people and animals
Hit the
can't
door
get
of
in there.
wax.
Don't
there
let
is-
it get gunked.
I think there's science that like you get it like gunk and it protects something about some of the shit, but if you get it over gunked, it's not great. Like we wear a lot of headphones these days, especially the earbud ones, so our shit gets extra gunky.
Thank you, Lemmy. That Lemmy's just in the chat sharing my medical history.
His ears are medically full.
Like he can't clean them at this point. Okay. So you just got a medical clearance for something you were trying to be cool about. Back off. Okay. Fucking it's good to clean your ears.
I think there's like paint shit in them too, man.
Down at the paint shit. Yeah. Good.
She tried to flush one of my ears one time, dude. It just didn't take.
What happened?
I don't know, man. Whatever's in my ears, I think I'm waterproof at this point. I think that's probably some of it. Because there's got to be like clear and like, all kinds of shit back up in the fucking ears. So I think maybe there's like a paint barrier that won't allow water in.
Have you ever just like while taking like a really hot shower, just turn your head up and get that old ear hole just right to where the water is squirting into your ear, and you just kind of flush it out?
No, man, because then it'll get stuck in there. Yeah. So like when it gets cold, I'm also going to be deaf for about 2 months.
I mean, get stuck in.
You get water in your ear, and then you just like can't get it out, and then one of your ear you can kind of hear.
It's not a till death type of illness. It's just I got water in my ear. Let me get that out, or it'll just go away after a brisk nap.
Oh my god, no, that fucks up my whole day, bro.
Oh,
and then everybody sounds like fucking underwater robots, dude. Like
in one of your ears, yeah, and you're like half deaf.
Yeah,
dude, it's why you do both of them.
Gotta plug this one up now. Shout out to Equilibrium, yeah. You're right. You are right. Natural earplugs.
Chomps is watching Knights fight. I'll just go ahead and out him like that.
So it's been kind of like my new obsession is it's like they do the reenactments of reenactments. Is that word right?
Let's move along.
Okay. They just beat the shit out of each other for reals with like real armor, like somewhat real weapons. Like they're not going to kill each other or anything, but they really do hit hard. You can hear it even.
Would you take Would you take your fencing sword against a pole arm?
Oh hell no! Well,
no.
What if you had that armor?
Yes, then I have a chance.
You're so dead.
Does fencing translate? Does fencing translate to like sword yielding chops?
Would that be this?
No, like say you had like a real sword, but maybe not like one of the heavy ones because you're probably gonna go one-handed. Are you able to get it? But no, with a fencing stick, you're probably fucked.
Yeah, no. When it comes to like broadswords, no way.
Get you a katana, man. 2 hands.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to katana, they do use a lot of the same movements that fencing uses.
Okay, get you fucking katana. You can get 2 of those, right?
Sure.
You can buy as many as you want.
No,
for like
medieval
fighting really just came down to like beating the crap out of each other until one can't fight anymore because he's too exhausted, and then the other one just kills him from there. Because the armor was so heavy during a hot day, hot battle, you're only going to take 2 people down before you got to step out.
No, shout out to the gas tanks. Even back then, having good cardio when you're the fight. Shout out to cardio.
Well, no, yeah, you got a point. Dexterity would have kept you alive back then.
Dexterity?
Some leather armor. Max your dex out.
Yeah. Wait, Granny, please.
Well, tell us more about dexterity and what it means to you.
And how it affects your cardio.
So, dexterity is how long you can do cardio for.
Hold on, I've got a sound effect for this. I know I do. All right, there it is.
You guys never played an RPG? If you have more dexterity, you get more stamina.
He's talking about a fucking MMO stat. My bad. I get it. Dexterity affects your stamina, chops. That's my bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's actually on me. That's not on.
That's how I'm looking at it.
The word dexterity and its use in.
Dexterity is the real thing we use in the world, right?
What's it mean in people world, though?
Same thing. If you got more dexterity, so let's say
much
that
confidence in your voice when you said that, man.
Well, no, let's say that you're a good jump roper and you can jump rope really fast for, let's say, 30 seconds because you have low dexterity. If you have high dexterity, you could do it for 60 seconds.
That's wrong.
How is that wrong? That's another thing I've been saying all my life. Even when I was an athlete, I was like, you got to bring your dexterity up.
What other word? What's another word for dexterity in that scenario that you would use?
I guess stamina.
Don't
right?
you say it, Chris Mack? Stamina. Okay,
Can we
endurance.
delete a comment quickly? Yeah.
Oh, endurance. That does make sense, but endurance and dexterity, it's basically the same exact thing.
No, son, dexterity's being nimble.
That's why there's 2 different words, man. They gave them 2 different meanings.
Nimble is being nimble.
Because you're dexterous.
I don't like his smile.
Oh, wait a minute.
He's too happy right now for this.
I thought it froze on that, and he was just smiling like that for a minute. I was like, then he moved. I was like,
all right. I think I'm understanding,
Is
but I'm
gaslighting. Is that what's happening? Does he gaslight us for 2 hours, 3 times a week?
well,
This must be a toxic relationship we're all in, and we don't even fucking realize it.
Tiffany seems to agree with him, though. For sure, she seems to agree with him. All these comments seem to.
Wait, no, she doesn't.
Well, oh no, my bad.
No, it looks like he's adamantly against everything that's coming out of his fucking pie hole.
Like, oh Lord, well, stop.
I think
not even close.
Stop talking.
Yeah, no, of course, I was being facetious. Yeah, she's crazy.
Chubbs, it's the same as being nimble, bud. Okay, that doesn't.
I feel like there's another word for that.
I like dexterity, like you know what I'm saying. We used to like you want to keep your fingers nimble so you can be dexterous.
Agile,
right?
maybe. Is it? Could agile could be kind of
agile.
Agile work.
Agility,
Yeah,
another stat.
Yeah.
Shout out to agility. You know that one, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Wow, stat.
I've never seen a skill that you can raise that was called endurance before.
That would be stamina.
They exist. Yeah, stamina, endurance.
Okay.
Back nailed that one earlier. Here it is.
Yeah. endurance.
Okay.
Stamina.
We're making
It's the
sense
same
now.
thing. Yeah.
I like health class with chops. This is fun.
Yeah, but how do we get you to retain this?
Oh, you dumb.
I don't think you can without an
can't
open
do it every
hand,
year.
dude. Like the only way to get him to learn is to beat him, I think.
God damn it, Chops, get over here. Tiff, I'm gonna mail you a Switch. We'll go outside, pick a Switch, and mail it to you.
Just see a stick from the corner just come and just whack me on the head. It's like, fuck. Not gonna lie, that would be funny.
I'd appreciate it. Yeah,
I want it last
I feel
year.
like Chops would be like the last guy like ever documented to get pulled off stage with a fucking cane. Like,
And I would
Yeah,
be
just-
so happy for it.
Like Showtime at the Apollo type shit.
yeah, but he's like not happy about it. He's still trying to throw confetti and shit. Like he's like, no, fuck you.
Tries to
Take
get-
me. You can't take me. Pocket confetti. Pocket confetti. 100%.
Oh shit, man.
You guys ever fuck
What?
with the crocodile
Yeah.
I don't
in
know.
real life?
man. Not
Like, what do you mean fuck with them though? You
like
got to
throw
be
a
more
rock at
specific.
them,
No.
flip off a crocodile while I'm driving. Fuck you.
I've seen it in action.
The fuck is? How is seeing it in action fucking with it?
I guess no. Points made. Points made. Points made. But I just didn't know that the crocodile had this much power.
It's not a crocodile either. I hate to fucking alarm you here. That's an American alligator. Yeah. Yeah. Notice the roundness of the nose. It's an American alligator.
I still
bud.
don't know the difference between the crocodiles and whatever.
You can't eat crocodile.
Red M&M, blue M&M.
You can eat the shit out of 'em.
Or you can't readily purchase crocodile meat around these parts. At least you can get alligator all fucking day long.
Yeah, well, you can have it shipped in for sure.
I'll tell you this: I asked for crocodile meat one time, thinking that was the meat that you're supposed to get, and instead of alligator, no, they gave me such a weird fucking look. I never asked for crocodile. I never talked about crocodile. After that, they're like, crocodile? What are you, a fucking sadist or some shit? No, just wanted.
I think they're endangered, man.
Good, fuck them. And if they're gonna give me that kind of look, they need to be.
How are they
Again-
endangered? They're like a. What do they call them?
A
They're,
nuisance.
no, they're ahead on the food chain.
They're
The
a
things that attack things.
Apex predators.
Predator. That's it. That's what I was looking
in
for.
a pond. Maybe put that bitch out in the desert, and I'll fuck him up.
No, you won't. That motherfucker, dude, they can run like 30 miles an hour, bro.
What?
Cool. If he don't
way.
get to some water, he ain't gonna be running too long.
Gotta look that up.
Yeah, Corb, they run like 30 miles a fucking hour on land. They're quicker on land than they are in the fucking water.
But not in
Yeah.
sand. They run slower in sand.
But like,
They're
They do. It's a fact. The feet prints and resistance in sand.
it is true. That's why people train in sand to get better
Stamina.
endurance and stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
those damn alligators, man.
How
They'll
you
fucking
increase
go
your
out
dexterity.
to fucking Death Valley every year. The mass migration to fucking train their little nubs and
I don't know if I like that searching thing. Took it off.
Quick shout out to Crocodile Dundee. Remember Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Good show.
Remember when he grabbed that tranny by the cock?
That's not a cock. Wait, no, that's not a cooter. You know, have you heard of the comedian Colin Quinn, XCORP?
Yeah, the guy from Weekend Update, kind of, right?
He, I forget which one it was, but I think it was the first one. May have been the second Crocodile Dundee.
No, wrong one.
He watched the movie, and then rewrote the script and gave it to them. He punched it up. He was like, no. Here's what there's a whole fucking thing he did about it. He apparently thought he had a better version of Crocodile Dundee, and he gave it to them, and just they did fuck all with it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was just one of
I
those kind of
appreciate
cringe
that.
things.
Oh
it this
yeah,
one?
man.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
never seen Crocodile Dundee?
Oh, me?
That was you. That'd be you.
Oh yeah, well, no, maybe when I was a kid, but I got no idea.
Yeah, I watched it when I was a kid
like,
as well.
what it was about or anything.
Urkel's
Like,
dad
this guy-
fucking rips an antenna off of a limo and hits a guy with it. It's fucking awesome.
Urkel's dad? We never meet Urkel's dad.
So fuck you don't. Urkel's dad's in fucking Crocodile Dundee, bud.
I thought he was.
All
That's
right.
why he came over so much.
He was the limo driver, man.
When I type in Urkel's dad, it shows it keeps showing Carl's wins. Well.
I typed in
Yeah,
Urkel's dad and it came up Zeus.
It's Carl Winslow. I forgot that Urkel wasn't his kid. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Wait, it's Carl's win. Okay, Urkel wasn't his kid.
Holy shit, Granny's right.
No, he was
Yeah.
so fucking wrong. No, he was wrong with what he said. Urkel's dad is not in this goddamn movie because we never meet Urkel's dad.
Which is the reason why he always comes over.
Yeah.
And Carl unwillingly adopts him as his own, but not really. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's trying to fuck his daughter.
Yep.
Which is,
But
you know what
he
was
is-
weird about that? He couldn't fuck his daughter, but then he takes off the glass and just puts on an accent, and the same guy and his daughter gets all wet. It's like, what the fuck was up with that? Yeah, Stefan. Remember Stefan?
Stefan? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, man. I remember Stefan.
That shit was weird to me.
I learned
how
all
she
my
was fucking
Riz.
both versions of him.
Yeah, she's like cringed by one, and then he just like comes in. He's like, and then she's like, oh, it's like, what the fuck? It's just the same person.
I'd have been insulted if I was Urkel.
Yeah, same. You know, that's crazy. I'm insulted now for him.
Yeah, Stefan, man. He was. Woof.
Yeah,
He had game, dude.
like I had Riz before people knew what Riz was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How
No,
many
it's
years was?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I like his.
Oh, like
No,
how many,
you
how
go
many
ahead.
years was Family Members actually on?
Family members?
Never heard of that.
Not Family Matters.
A handful, at least.
Baker's dozen.
9 seasons from 1989 to 1998. Holy shit!
Why does that white kid look so terrified?
They stole him. Shit, man. He don't need one of these things is not like the other. Well, he does look fucking angry at something.
He does.
I always thought the aunt was kind of hot in like a weird hippie way.
I'm down with that.
She was kind of a cunt, too, though.
Well, that's also
Also-
what she was kind of
Also
hot.
down with that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fuck. Whatever happened to Carl Winslow?
Cardiac arrest.
Gee, actually, I feel bad for laughing, but it was the speed of him saying that. I wasn't sure.
I mean, again, statistically, it was probably just cardiac arrest.
Oh, man. What about the son? Is he still free or alive?
Oh, he's caught up in this Diddy freak off scandal.
Oh, is he for real?
Yep.
Is he getting freaked off or freaked on?
I don't know, man.
For the record, Carl's Winslow is still alive and he looks great. Okay.
Is he for real? Is he still alive?
Alive.
I could have
Alright.
swore he died, man.
I thought he died too.
I'll put him in
All
your
right, can I
fucking
get-
death pool list.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I get another ride in?
Yeah, can we get our can we get our trade-ins right now? Is that can we do or sometime in the show? Can we get a trade-in?
Look, for real, what I'm pulling up here now that I Googled that sumbitch is Carl Winslow finally addresses rumors of him being caught up in the Diddy shit. Diddy saw Carl Winslow in his uniform and had to have him. Like there's some shit.
Oh, I thought you said the brother when he said
Yeah,
the
no,
brother.
I did, and I made it up too. But there's actually something with the dad apparently and the Diddy freak offs.
Oh no,
Get
now
the
I kind of
fuck
wish he
out.
was. Well, no, I don't wish he was dead. That's terrible. But
That's
No,
one way
say
to
it,
fuck
say
the
it.
cops.
Yeah.
Wasn't
He
Mariah
was
Carey and
fucking
Jennifer
Urkel.
Lopez? Sorry, wasn't Mariah Carey and Jennifer Lopez also kind of like in that group too?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
tons of
yeah.
names are
They,
coming out now.
Entertainers? What's the group?
Anybody that was in the freak offs.
I think weren't fucking Diddy and J-Lo married at one point?
No.
I know they were together. That's when
Were
he had
they?
to change his
dating?
name from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy
Yeah.
because he shot at at somebody at a club or something.
J-Lo?
Yeah.
I thought J-Lo was married to that other person.
Ben
married,
Affleck.
But then again, after that other person. The
So,
baseball
there's
guy.
like 7 other people, but yeah.
A-Rod, okay, yeah, for
All
sure.
right,
And then
Chop,
Mark
you have to name
Anthony.
a name at some point. You can't just keep saying that other person and then they married
No,
the other person.
I couldn't remember the names, but Mark Anthony, fucking Alex Rodriguez, right? Am I thinking of the wrong person? Am I getting my...
Oh, see, Chris Mack knows
American.
J-Lo was Diddy's bottom bitch. She used to carry his pistol in her purse.
Okay, thanks, Larry.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's right. It was rumored that she may have brought the gun that killed Tupac. Is that right? I don't know.
I know
Really?
there's
That'd
death.
be crazy.
I know there's death and butt fucking involved. That's about as much as I know.
Ben Affleck. Fuck, I couldn't think of that motherfucker.
I just said it.
Yeah, no, I was listening.
Oh.
At least he was honest.
Yeah.
Usher, Beyonce, J-Lo, Jay-Z. All freak
Oh
off.
yeah, Jay-Z came out on that too.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
yeah,
he's
that one was
he might
an obvious one. Yeah, I think he's
he might still be freaking off. Actually, I think.
I think what they should be worried about is Hillary Clinton. If this in any way could come back to her, they're going to have an accident.
Ooh.
We need to have a full fucking Diddy episode, full breakdown. You know what I mean?
I'm good.
Okay, same.
There's so much to this case, though. It would be fun. It would be fun to do.
Wait, is that Cuba Gooding Jr.? Who's that dumb motherfucker in the back?
That is Cuba. Oh my god, he looks
And
terrible.
that's Prince. What's his nuts to the left?
Shout out to Prince Wants His Nuts.
Yeah.
Is that Cardi B at the very top?
I couldn't tell you what she looks
Could
like.
not tell you.
You put a gun to my head. I'm like, this is your last moment if you can pick Cardi B out in a line full of
I
people.
think that's Ashanti, dude.
Honestly, I'd have probably said this is Kanye up front. I don't keep up with these people.
Oh, he's involved too, man.
Old Kanye or replaced Kanye? He's
Whatever.
been replaced. You guys know that, right? Come on.
With what?
With the new Kanye. Like they replaced him. Like you
For
haven't
what?
heard of the whole like celebrity replacements?
Tell us.
No, I don't want to. It's crazy.
What?
We don't have enough time for this. This is nuts. There's
That's 23.
celebrities that like when they get a little too verbal, they'll just replace them. Kanye got replaced. Trying to think who the other one was. Jamie Foxx.
You're
got
blaming the
replaced.
Jews at this.
I am not doing that at all in one way, in any way, shape, or form. Just
The
wanna be-
No,
doppelganger.
that's exactly what you're doing.
Fingers.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Pretty sure it's not what I said at all.
You implied it. You didn't have to say it.
Didn't say
You did.
Are you gaslighting him?
the clone stuff. Thank you. Let's just sum it up with that. Leave it. It's too late.
Jewish cloning facilities. Is that what you're telling me right now?
No, nothing about Jewish.
For what purpose? Why are they trying to? I mean, they. What? Why are they cloning each other?
Well,
let's get into it.
Here's the first example I could find. Y'all dissect that.
Oh, y'all never seen a bitch get thick? A decade later.
Firsthand, I've witnessed it. I have. Drove off from McDonald's from it, dude.
2003. How old was she? Was she even 18 in 03? She was probably like a 16-year-old or some shit. What?
What's not purple?
I guess her eyeball. It's not purple anymore. But then again, it never fucking was. Maybe the makeup that she's got on, but I don't know if they know that shit can change.
Same shape of the eyes, same lips, same
This
nose.
is the most. Who pulled this up? Which one of you motherfuckers? Chops, you pulled this shit
me.
up.
Yeah.
God damn
It
it,
was
Chops. Okay, look, their whole argument's based on shit like straight hair. They had straight hair, then 10 straight hair, then 10 years later,
Mm. No, it's horrible.
Wavy.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I'm saying right now. Is like I put this in Google, and that's the first thing to pop up. And the second thing, I've had to scroll a while. Second thing was the Beyonce one.
Look, she had teeth, in 2010, but by 2016, they were gone.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, they got diddied out, bro. Freak off. Because the blow, I'll see.
One fun conspiracy that I have recently started getting into, Melton had mentioned this, the big shootout that happened in Vegas. I don't know when, where, but there was
2017.
There's a particular documentary, man, and that they say it was supposed to be one lone gun shooter, and it wasn't. There was way too much evidence that there were multiple people involved. Not only that, helicopters involved at the same time.
And if you have any evidence that supports that, please hand it over to the authorities so that they can wipe your goddamn phone.
I don't want that one.
So yeah, I didn't know that back then Saudis owned the top few floors of that whole fucking building. Or they were, I think they were 50% shareholders, but supposedly it was a hit job to take out a Saudi prince, and maybe this was the cover up. It's just fucking insane. The way the paths that these like a Southwest plane just fucking goes straight and then takes a left.
Did they get him?
Mid-flight.
Do you guys have? Oh, they got him all right. Do you guys have that documentary for me, please?
I will find that and remind me later tonight. I'll find it for you. It's really good.
COVID is what made me the crazy ass conspiracy theorists that you see before.
There were documented gunshots and shit like over an hour after the guy was dead.
How about I'll give you one better. I was having sex with someone who was down there. Shouldn't have been. Shout out to and we lovingly call her the Dark Lord. Not lovingly. She's the Dark Lord. She who must not be named. And she was down there in it. And you know, on Facebook, when they're like, oh, mark themselves safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that shit? When you can do that? If there's like a disaster, you can mark. So she marked herself safe and everything. I'm like, oh, she's just being a thing about it. And then I was texting her and she was only like sporadically testing me. So I got onto the police scanners in Vegas and I was listening to this shit live. And I can tell you for a fact, there was a bunch of reports of gunshots like all over in casinos, in like down the strip, away from it. So then when I was looking into it, it was just crazy. Go ahead, Chops.
Even the police officers were investigating. It seems like there's no way that one guy did this because so many people there it was headshots, very specific, precise headshots. Some of them coming straight from the top of their head down, meaning that there was helicopters also involved, possibly shooting. Not only that, there were 3 helicopters that went offline right before everything happened. One helicopter comes, turns himself off, 2 others follow behind, turn themselves off. And I'm using the wrong terminology, but I'm talking about what tracks them while
the
they're
radar,
in the air.
turning themselves off, right? Yeah, untrackable.
And once all the shooting's done, they kind of like pop back on later on. It's like there's a lot of sketchy shit going on. And not only that, the amount of people that reported helicopters doing crazy things, multiple gun shootings. And this is why it's caused so much controversy, because the public is saying, we know something happened and you're not telling us. we're fed up.
Did you guys see what happened to all those people that
they got promotions and higher positions? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, they all died. They all died. The ones that were posting the hey, I saw multiple shooters, I can tell you for a fact what they're saying is wrong. The people who were posting that shit on Facebook died in like car crashes. And there was a website at one point that was tracking, and it was like 50 people who had posted that they saw shit had died mysteriously like a couple weeks after the thing.
Holy shit.
Fucking crazy. See if I can find it. This one, like, I went down the deepest rabbit hole, so I want to see because I'd imagine the documentary would be something recent, because there's so much that was crazy at the time that I was just like, and then they came out like the story was like exactly the same the whole time. Like it's like I was like, this is weird. And it's like it's still not changing when more and more like videos are coming out. There's like a lot of like reports. I was talking to my friend, but yeah, it's fucked up. Like there's crazy conspiracy theories out there. Like there was a guy on my channel that like he used to be one of my loyal guys. Shout out to fucking Thermal. And he got so mad at me because he's like, no, nobody died. It was all fake. Like, I'm like, no. Like, my friend walked over a body. She's like, she's lying to you. I'm like, no. She's like traumatized from it and is becoming like a psychopathic bitch now. Shout out to the Dark Lord. But you know what I mean? It's like she saw that shit and she was texting me about it. She was like hiding under a stage and shit until they had to like escort her to an area, like, and it was fucked up. And then she said when she was getting escorted to an area, they had to get put to a basement of the Tropicana, which just I think got taken down, and fucking that there was gunshots around there. So it's like I don't know, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, that Onion guy was talking about on his show how I think that's when he actually that day was when he came to Vegas. And he said he was like at a bar or somewhere, and he went outside to smoke, and he hears this guy talking on the phone to someone who was at that concert, people shooting and shit. And he went back in and was telling other people, and they like didn't fucking think anything of it or believe him or anything, and just kind of. But it's just fucking. It's insane. And the goddamn helicopters, man. The helicopters. Like, how does that shit happen to where there's no accountability?
That's where and I was talking to Tiff about this because this is she's kind of leaning in, not leaning in, but she's kind of new to the whole conspiracy thing. And like it's when I'm showing her this video, she's just like, well, no, that doesn't make sense. And that doesn't make sense. I was like, exactly. But it's also shoddy work. There's been a lot of stuff that they've hidden back in the past that you can call a conspiracy because at the end of the day, we always hit a brick road when it comes to the information that we're allowed to have and that we do have. And some information gets misconstrued. With this, though, it ain't a conspiracy. It is so blatant obvious that something happened. And then the reports that they are giving us, they're not true at all. And just because this happened years ago, we need to keep the history running, keep the topic going, let people research it.
Yeah, and just based on that, even when we're like, hey, I'm gonna go and Google whatever Corp's saying that sounds fucking crazy, those articles that would be proving us right in a lot of these, you're not gonna find on the top fucking links of Google, because that's also scrubbed in some of these crazy ones, because fucking.
But the fucking people that were giving over their phones and devices, they wiped them.
Yeah.
The authorities fucking wiped them. That's insane.
Weird with that. No,
there's no the helicopter. What the fuck's here? The helicopters. The like. I want to say they were denying that they were even in that area, but people were filming them. Like there's footage of a fucking helicopter.
Yep.
Dude, you can't take it. If I went to Vegas right now, parked anywhere near the strip, let alone on the fucking strip, and just got my drone out, recreational shit. And I decided, hey, fuck the law. I want to fly my drone up and down the strip. Hold on, caller. Then I would probably have maybe 10 minutes. I wouldn't be able to land the fucking drone before they would swarm me. Like, you just can't fucking do that shit. There's a drone task force up there for tracking this shit. But you're telling me that they fucked this up that bad to where they couldn't. It's just insane. Yeah.
And there's so much footage missing too. And Las Vegas has got to be one of the most surveillanced places in the United States. So
and why have body cams if you're going to have to tell every goddamn cop to turn them off? Caller, you're on the
off. I'm maybe a minute or two behind on the show, and I don't know if anybody's mentioned it, but I believe it's the police chief that was over the Mandalay Bay.
Yeah.
Lombardo
shooting at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to
He got
Lombardo.
transferred to Hawaii, and he was like the police chief in the Lahaina fires. And he came out and did a big
No
statement.
fucking
Wait,
way.
when was that? When was that? When was that?
Look
That
it
was
up.
within the past year.
The fire, yeah, when Hawaii caught on fire.
Oh my
and everything
God.
that was blue didn't burn up. Yeah.
Chief Lombardo was in the Hawaii. That's the craziest shit I've heard today.
A couple of forest fires and stuff where they burn down houses and shit. And grass doesn't get hot enough to burn down a stone house. So
Yeah, shout out to Direct Energy.
yeah, that was 100% something other than a grass fire.
Burns down like every house except for Oprah's.
Shout out to Oprah's house.
Wait
Or
a
the
minute,
color blue.
shut up.
It was actually something about the color blue, Chopsy. It was these anything with the color blue didn't melt to a crisp, and everything else did. And then
Blue cars, blue beach umbrellas that were on tables, and blue roofs. If you had a blue roof, your house was there. Look up Oprah's house out there. I'm pretty sure it had a blue roof, if I remember correctly.
God, this can't be. Well, okay, so I'm pulling up the first image that I'm getting. It can't be real. It just can't be. But we're gonna give it the old college run. Let's see.
Conspiracies are my favorite thing in life. I'm so excited right now.
Well, it looks more like a river than a Hawaii, but is that Hawaii?
I'm looking up the after the fires.
None of that's blue.
I bet you it's been modified. No, I'm just I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but it's crazy for that same dipshit to be involved in the Vegas thing, and then he goes and is a part of the Hawaii stuff. That was
because in the Vegas thing, he was crazy. He was like, this single shooter, which was up in this building, shot this many rounds, and he did this and this many things. And the guy's like had CIA kind of background. You know what I'm saying?
He was dangerous. He had a bump stock.
Yeah, is that what they were? Is that what they were actually saying in the end? Was that single shooter did all that with a bump stock?
With just a bump stock. Yep.
Bump stock and an AR-15, and then he had like a couple of AK variants set up there, and one of them had a drum magazine. And
how do they never?
It's just.
How do they never like?
Fucking bullshit.
How do they never
Forever.
explain why there were magazines found all over the fucking that area if he was just in that room though?
But they don't talk about. You're not allowed to talk about that. That's fucking absolutely anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah, no, they're crazy. And then they put like a bunch of like random shells and some like they just threw some shit in his room and they're just like this. But like I got so crazy about this. I watched videos of like people like listen to the sound of the guns that they're saying to use, and it was like listen to the cadence of the shots, and then they'd be like listen to these in these fucking videos that these people are posting, and like how fucking close range everything sounds. It's just fucked up. It's
not only that, most all of it sounded like 30 caliber fire, like a larger caliber than 5.56.
I don't know anything about
it has
this
a
part.
deeper boom to it.
Yeah,
it has a deeper sound to it.
Shout out to deeper sounds.
The way it is.
Man, I wish this writing was a little bit better.
Hey,
I
great.
just figured I'd for that tidbit.
That was fucking mind blowing, Carla. What a great fucking call.
Appreciate that. Thank
you. All these people are connected every fucking time, dude. There's always, it's like the 6 different ways. There's 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon.
Yep.
You could connect all these people in 3 degrees, dude.
Yeah, totally
it's stupid.
It's like when you started, like I started seeing the calls for the crisis actors or the ads for the crisis actors that people started leaking. And then we started seeing like their crisis actors and shit like that. It's like the guy from 9/11. It was like 2 minutes after the crash, and he's like, or the towers come down, and it's like just a random guy in the street. He's like, here's what I think happened. It looked like this happened, and then it just couldn't succumb to the jet fuel, so it came down in what looked like a free fall. And you're just like, are you narrating something right now that happened like fucking 10 seconds ago? And then there's like the people in the fucking news scene where they're talking about a tower that hadn't fallen yet or some shit like that. I can't remember how it went, but it's nuts. It's XCORP.
9/11 for me was my first kind of like eye opener to the whole conspiracy world. lost my mind a little bit, but I think this is my personal experience. I think that a conspiracy person needs to lose their mind in order to gain a lot of the knowledge at the end of the day. If you're believing every single thing that you run into and not questioning it, you will drive yourself nuts at the end of the day. Like, it's not all real, but there's a source of truth.
Yeah, to give yourself some credit instead of saying nuts, it's cognitive dissonance. Everyone will eventually feel where it's like you break your understanding. Well, that's a good one. It's like when you break your understanding of reality, like you're so sure of something, you start like getting like almost angry at stat. You're like, no, that can't be. You know what I mean? And that
I'm going to tell you
happens.
something right now, man. If you're a teenager in 2002 and you tell them the government did this and there's a bunch of Jews in Israel and you're also a skinhead, people freak the fuck out.
Who knew, man? Who knew?
Right? It was crazy because, like, even some of my family members were like, yeah, fucking Nazi America. And they were waving the damn flag. And I'm like, no, dude, this was orchestrated by the government. And we didn't talk for some years.
Well, that's why the whole patriot movement was so important, because if you ever believe that the government was against you or maybe conspiring against you, then you weren't a patriot. You were against the government and against the military and everything. They threw so many labels all around.
And then so much so they implemented something called the Patriot Act, where they'll watch your shit now.
See how that works?
Just watch your shit now. Shout out to 9/11.
Yep. And if you don't believe in the Patriot Act, guess what? You're not a patriot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also fuck them because of that act. They're probably monitoring us right now and putting us on more lists. I can only imagine.
Well, yeah.
Chops, I do have a question for you though, man.
What you got?
Where were you when the world stopped turning?
I was in high school.
Shout out to Alan Jackson. I know he knows that one. Fucking queer.
I gotta tell you, when the day that they found out that like whoever was involved with 9/11, everybody looked straight at me like I was the one that did it because of my name.
I'm sure there was some involvement, but I'm not saying you did it.
It was that year I became Chops.
Can we all just start blaming Chops for 9/11?
How'd you become Chops? 9/11.
9/11. Had to change my name after 9/11.
Honestly, that is the story.
I'm gonna go edit our interview from 4 years ago, Chops, because it's like I think the name of the title is "How Chops Became Chops Talk." Spoiler alert: 9/11. Then the details.
Where were you, Corn, when 9/11 happened?
I was in alternative school for a year at that time.
What's alternative school?
Yeah, what's that?
Y'all ever been a really shitty kid?
Sure.
That's where they send you. They send you, dude.
Yeah.
Alternative school. Yeah.
It's like in school suspension, but they want you in a completely different building away from the other kids.
Oh, brutal.
Short bus picked me up at the fucking house, dude.
See, that one doesn't surprise me. Corn, what were you doing?
What, at alternative school?
What got you there?
Yeah, what got you in there?
Just colorful past. No, I think it was. I think they actually said it was because I had a cell phone on my pocket, and they were like, "Hey, you can't do that." But really, it was because I was out in the parking lot with a buddy of mine, and he had weed in the car, and we got caught with that. But they wrote it down as cell phone, and he's a problem. And I got a goddamn year, so it was fun.
Probably did you a favor instead of putting drugs on there. You know what I mean?
I don't care. It's still though. It took me out of society, out of every social circle I had for a year. I mean, you were literally sitting in a box.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Granny, why would they trust you?
For kids. What's that?
It's like prison for kids.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like supervised bathroom visits, timed breaks. You have a timed lunch. You don't get up unless you have a place to go and you have someone that follows you.
Corn, you fucking bad.
Shout out to Silver River Marine Institute, graduated 05.
Yeah, and Granny, why did the short bus pick you up? Why would they trust you with the kids on the short bus? I don't see.
No, they just bought one, and the reason I was in alternative school was robbery.
Yeah, okay, that makes. We didn't even have to get into that. You know what I mean? Shout out to robbery.
Shout out. Yeah, mine was robbery. Plus, I was in like 11th grade, and they were like, "Look, bud, you got like half a credit. You've been here for 3 years." I was like, "It's not panning out, is it?" He's like, "No, not even a little bit."
Don't want to waste our time.
He's like, "You can go to this alternative school, get your GED as quick as you want." I was like, "All right, cool, man." So I went and got that bitch in, I don't know, like 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got robbed while I was there.
Legit.
Corn, if it makes you feel any better, the guy I robbed's penis was out during it.
Whose penis was out?
The victim.
Okay.
Did you rob someone in the urinal?
It was a full blood stall.
Okay.
I hit him with the door.
Oh,
dude,
I kicked the door in.
You couldn't even do that where I was at. They would only let one of us go to the bathroom at a time.
That's what got me sent. That's what got me sent there.
Oh,
Not what I did while I was there.
Oh.
Yeah. The robbery is what got me sent.
That move, yeah, okay.
I told him to put the money away, man. He had fucking a bunch of money in class. And I said, "You better put that money away because somebody might want it more than you." And he got lippy, so I followed him to the bathroom. We got out of class and had somebody
Did you have
watch
to give back the money?
No.
That's awesome.
He didn't even tell on me. The only reason I got in trouble is because the shit got kicked out of him. He had to say somebody did it. I beat the living fuck out of him.
Shout out to getting fucked.
The door was the main contributor.
Sure. Corn, how'd you get robbed then in that place where that had high
I wasn't like face to face robbed. My vehicle was in the parking lot at this place, and I came out and there was a door still somehow ajar with legit wires hanging out of the door from where they yanked my fucking system out. They stole a PlayStation 2. Dude, I had a TV in there, PlayStation 2, the sound system. It was
What kind of system did you have back in 01? You have an Alpine deck?
No.
Maybe a Blaupunk?
Oh, a bunch of fact. No, it was Rockford Fosgate. I had 215s and JVC head unit.
215s? What kind of car were you driving? Oh, Ford Ranger?
Extended cab Ford Ranger. They took the whole box. It was massive, and that was kind of impressive. But after that, that's when I built the box that was built. It was assembled inside the truck. You couldn't remove the goddamn thing without tools.
Do the kids still put systems in their car? I remember that was fucking 215s is fucking aggressive.
It was fun. Yeah, no, I think they do. Occasionally I'll hear someone, it's not usually kids though. It's usually people my age, just a little darker complexion, but I see them at the intersections, and shout out darker complexion.
The older ones.
Why are they so obsessed with candy?
Who?
Them.
Chops, I'll let you take that one.
And they always got some kind of fucking like rap with it's like you got candy corns running on a car.
Chops,
I seen Skittles, M&Ms.
I used to live across from a Skittles car. I was like, God damn, there goes the neighborhood.
What do you mean Skittles car? Where are they putting these Skittles?
Y'all didn't have that, dude. There was an Equals car, a Space Jam car, a Coca-Cola car. There was a car for every fucking just random brand. They would just get a car that's that color. 2 10-inch JLs. Nice.
I had one. We were gonna put 2, and I was like, this is insane.
They had the W7s, I think. The JL W7s, those were a fucking big. They were longer than they were around in diameter. Just a massive goddamn magnet.
I hated when you all of a sudden started getting that rattle, though. You know what I mean?
The trunk?
No, just something. You never knew what it was. Someone would fucking rattle you. Where is that little?
Oh, no, I found the rattle. I found the goddamn rattles. I got rid of those rattles. I took everything apart. I was the Dynamac guy. I was pumping foam and padding into every crevice and joint. Dude, it sounded clean, but they took it.
What does the magnet do? That was my favorite part about taking these apart when I was a kid.